Aloha! So we are officially connected on both the YouTube and the where am I? We're on the YouTube and the Facebook. No, that can't be right. Instagram. So thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are doing chakra, solar plexus. So if you followed along on this journey, you've had some really great clearing and activation. And now that we're at the solar plexus, everybody knows it's empowerment season, and you can feel it in your body. We should all be in the same wavelength, feeling that fire, feeling the collective upbringing and uprising. And here we go, right? It's that motivation, that self-worth, that that value, and how we not only put out our value, but we also bring in that value. Man, I'm telling you, I don't yawn or anything before this starts, but my body started cluing me in right before I came on with this yawning. And so I was able to look into it, and it's like, yes, we are releasing. Yes, we are stepping into our power and our self-worth, and we're understanding our value on this earth, right, as human working in this process. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have had some really amazing revelations, and that these energy healings have helped you open and really ease into the process of our ascension at this point, right? Because the planet is ascending, and so are you. It's just a matter of how tough or easy are we making this. And in the spirit of as within, so without, and as without, so within, as above, so below, that concept, right? We are taking this opportunity, this slowdown, this deep clean, to reassess our values, reassess what we know is our worth, and how we actually put this forth, right? So, in order to really get the most benefit out of the solar plexus, the mind must be clear, the connection with the divine gets to be clear, our communication and our creativity in that space, and how it all anchors together with that love, is how we will exert our power, right? We're going to feel called toward our divine action, called toward that which we know is of our highest vibration, and stepping into this new timeline, these new paradigms with our highest self, right? So that's the beauty of being connected with the solar plexus. It also, that is where, because I don't know if you noticed, a lot of people have distended bellies. It often has to do with giving up or giving out too much power, or not even kind of containing their own energy for themselves. It's constant giving, right? So we have a lot of distension and gut health issues. And these are going to be the next three chakras that we're finishing up with, and they are the heaviest chakras and the densest of energies. Right? So I like, a lot of people come from the root up, some people like to go straight for the heart and do all this. I like to go from the heavens up, because that's kind of in my nature, my wheelhouse, as a carrier of the number 9 or an oic frequency. I just shift stuff up real quick. So thank you for joining us. Um, so when we do this energy healing today, I often like to say, your karma stays with you, my karma stays with me. Also, by continuing to watch this video or stream live or whatever, I'm taking also special requests on the Instagram. So if you have any comments or questions or anything that you need, um, that you would like me to focus on in terms of the solar plexus, and tomorrow the sacral, and Friday the root, or the next Friday, sorry, the next day the root, to complete the chakra series of free energy healings. Feel free to put that on my YouTube, Golden Life Unlimited. Golden Life Unlimited. And if you enjoy these healings and you have a few dollars to donate, please do. My Cashapp, $ awillpursued, or my PayPal at awillpursued. That was my original name because, A Will Williams, Will I Am's, A Will Pursued, because I am that I am sent me. Anyway, back to the power, the motivation. This energy clearing is very interesting in terms of the timing, right? The timing of this is right at the precipice for the full moon. What's beautiful about Piscean energy is it literally turns dreams into reality. So that which you're focusing on, that which you are creating, pull through yourself to empower yourself to step into the new paradigm in which you want to create, and just keep recreating and re-saying those mantras, and then look for the small things. If you fall off and you're feeling that heaviness, call on gratitude. Call on gratitude for the small things, feeling embodied, understanding your own beauty and self. It takes time to really be able to make it consistent, but when you do, you will see that it all starts to integrate, right? It all starts to translate into material reality, even if it's starting off in energetic form, because all things start off in that energetic form. And what's beautiful about energy is it cannot be destroyed by the laws of our common physics, right? So let's go ahead and keep this going. So this shaker, this sound, and you can use any sound, any shaker, just run it over your energy field, right? You can start breaking up energy. Let me just teach you some skills, right? So you want to break up all the energy in your, okay. First things first, I forget because I do this automatically. You're going to set a protection field around your auric energy, right? Envision it like an egg shape or a bubble. And it's around you at all times, but in these times, we like to take a little bit more time to really feel that space, right? It's anywhere from a foot to 3 feet outside of your body, depending on your arm span and what it is you're doing. This goes from like silver to gold, rose gold to violet. But depending on the angle, it's completely invisible, right? Similar to how a bubble is, right? It just pops in and out of existence, but your shield is always there. So right outside of the shield are all of your guardian angels, God, if you will, archangel. Michael's a big one, right? Because he's a big protector, he's a big warrior, and we are in the throes of our spiritual space, right? And so we call on our protection, our ancestors. We call on all of this for those of you who have a particular name for God. Now is the time to bring them in, not only to yourself and the crown and the third eye and throat, the whole body, just like we've done from the beginning in our visualizations. But as well as reinforced with this auric protection. We're also going to call in the earth energy up from the earth, because we are made of her, right? All our material being is earth, and our consciousness is from divinity. So we merge and marry these two in the body. And we let the earth energy come up through our feet, into our ankles, into our calves and shins, into our knees, into our hips, and to our root. Go ahead and squeeze your lower dantian, your pelvic floor, your buttocks muscles, and just let that energy pool up into the body. That thick, molten lava, that heat up through the root, and then squeeze the lower abs up through the sacral, and then into your core at the solar plexus. Just let it build and bubble there. As the divine energy comes from the external universe into the crown, my body is practicing yours, into the first eye, down through the throat, purifying with a high heart, the heart, and into the solar plexus. I want you to take another second and draw more energy into the well of dreams, which is the base of your skull, from the crown to the well of dreams, down the throat, into the heart chakra, and now to the solar plexus. Alright, for this space, just let the two energies merge, creating this huge alchemical space, shining light so bright that it starts to slough off. It looks almost like onion layers falling off. Things we've been carrying, wounds we've been using to protect ourselves like shields. The self-sabotage, because of the feelings of worthiness, not allowing the universe to give to us that which we deserve, that which we've worked so hard for. We want to allow, oh my headphones are moving for my YouTube just a minute. Want to slough off all of that. Ooh, it's very interesting. So right now there's this wanting to be seen, wanting to be heard, wanting to feel understood. There's this, some of the stuff is associated with the heart and heartbreak that's pulled and dispowered. I want you to go ahead and release that from the back. We're going to go ahead and call in. Oh, that was weird. We're going to go ahead. No, I want you to connect right here. Okay. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and let that. What was that, 11:13? And then everything fell apart. The whole matrix just fell apart. The veil was so thin, we just poked right through it, didn't we? I'm going to peel off this energy, this self-doubt, this worry, self-sabotage, the heartache where we built in the denial of what it is we truly desire. There we go. There's a lot of that childhood heartache where we based our self-esteem on what those around us and those influencing us were saying or guiding us to. But they didn't know. They were acting from wounding. So let's go ahead and forgive them. Let's forgive them with a heart space. They did their best. But right now we're going to own ourselves and our power. And the divine has guided you to this. The divine has guided you here. So you can take this time to release. Oh my goodness, like burping, yawning. Hello, people. This is a lot of work. If you feel the need, let me put my little scroll up. Please donate. As y'all are giving me gas, and let's hope I don't start farting. That's the beauty of knowing your power and knowing your worth, is being able to laugh at yourself in the experience. Because parts of it are laughable, parts of it are enjoyable, right? Oh, I see some leverage scorn type stuff that we need to release, where we forgive the opposite, we forgive the counterpart, no matter their sex. Forgive the counterpart for not understanding your value or how to show you your value, or their appreciation of you, because they didn't know how. That's how they had learned what love was. That's how they learned how to exist and interact with another being. But you are so much more in terms of light. Some people are afraid to be using their power, using their gift, because of heartache and previous misguided notions, and that's okay. Let's go ahead. I see these. I see it like a library, like a Kashapp style right now. So apparently, we're going through past lives, and we're going through parallel lives in the same experience, where you have the opportunity to dive in and forgive each of them. You don't have to remember each particular instance. Just know that you can forgive the space where you decided that you should dim your light, or you should lessen the powers that you are expressing in this time. Because as we are ascending, so we start to express more and more of these energetic anomalies. Yeah, a lot of us are going to come straight out of the spiritual closet, and this is going to be a beautiful state because our earth is shifting. Holy smokes, I'm loving this one. So, this particular space, we're going to clear out. Drink a lot of water, people. We're flushing out a lot of rage. We're flushing out a lot of sorrow. There's some spleen stuff going on right now. Adrenals. People pushing out of fight or flight. And that's good. That's a good space. Let's take some deep breaths together. Hold on. Let's take a sigh on the next one. Filling the lungs from the bottom. Filling the belly. And the upper chest. And there we go. Calming the system again. In the belly, the chest, and out. One more time. I want you to have both your hands, rub them together. And if you can, place them about 2 to 3 inches outside of your solar plexus in your belly. And once you start cultivating and bringing this energy, so I'm doing a slight rocking and gathering. See me gathering? So you're going to call your energy in, and you're going to let the air around you in your bubble get thicker and thicker and heavier. Thick like water, thick like milk, thick like cream. So as you start to gather energy, you and chi from the universe, this thick auric field, your guides start to usher in security, safety, the seeing of your own gifts and beauty, allowing yourself to just receive the abundance that is yours. And I want you to start to cultivate in your third eye that which you want to bring in. Envision your bank account with lots of numbers. Start to feel that wedding ring if that's what you want. Start to see that family and the laughter of the children and of your counterpart with you. Maybe you have a pet and they're healthy, or your parents are healthy, or you're healing the relationships in your family. Start feeling this. Oh, there we go. So we're calling this in and linking it with the heart space and the high heart. And if you didn't do the heart exercise, I highly suggest you go back and check that video out from yesterday. And remember your worth. I want you to say the following phrase: I am thankful for the abundance that the universe is giving to me. I am thankful for the abundance that the universe is bringing to me. I am thankful for the abundance that the universe has brought to me and continues to bring to me. I am thankful and I am full of abundance. And start to feel your solar plexus stretch like a really full tummy, where you're full and you just love the taste of it. It just keeps it's like stretching. It's a little bit uncomfortable. I can feel it. Allow yourself to receive. Well, it looks like my abundance is calling. Full moon got this little baby boy on fleek. This energy is so high right now. Allow that to feel full. And now that you're full, I want you to hold your hands closed. You start to rock side to side like you're carrying this extra energy. And you don't have to do anything. You'll be inspired to do tomorrow. You'll be inspired at the next step. Let your hands get closer and closer. Just a second, baby. I know. So, even if it's 11 o'clock at night, that baby refuses to sleep. So, well, on that note, on those notes, hold on, babe, just a second. Okay. Well, I just want to say welcome back. Feel full. Let the vacuum and the universe provide and show you just how beautiful and gifted you are. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Stay golden. Enjoy the full moon. And remember, you were made for this golden life. Ciao for now. Baby.